Everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So I wanted to bring your attention to my Discord and an awesome spreadsheet that is posted by user Talu. So thank you so much. One of the questions I get all the time is about Red Wings. It seems to be something that players who don't have it obsess about it. I understand because before I had it, I obsessed about it too. It's difficult and it causes problems in alliances. People start to pout, people start to get passive aggressive if they're not next up, that sort of stuff. But here's some information of how to get it and what it requires so you and your alliance can plan together. And basically this is data compiled over various seasons and tells you how many you need. So basically we know you need top 200 in all of Evony, or in an Ultimate War season, top 200 in a continent that you're in. And this is basically what it's going to take. So if you look here, the first one, we're looking at Shalon season 10. So this is the season that just went on, right? The past 4 weeks, how did people do? So if you won in blue and you're on C1, after round 1, 40,000 points was top 200 for C1. After round 2, 37,000. And after round 4, 34,000. That's each round, right? And it gives you a total of basically 150,000 points that you need. So just under 40,000 per round. That's pretty standard, I think. You could look at the other ones, and it's a little higher in C2 and C3, but for the most part, 160 to 150 from C4 to C5, and 140 to 150 from C5 to C1. You're talking about exactly 2,500 points per round difference. So not too bad. And C6, obviously much lower as they have less power to add into it. Then it goes into other things. And actually, first, let's look at the bottom, because this is if you lost. So if you lose rounds, you're going to need more points. Right, so this would be if you lost all 4 rounds. You would need 250,000 points on C1 to secure it. Now, there is also a difficult part of getting wings, and that's getting your alliance in top 500. It's not always easy. So this is the amount of points you need for your alliance to get in top 500 if you win. Only 100,000 for C1. 103. If you lose, you need 310. Why? Because you're automatically losing 40% of those points. And then you lose more points also because Evony has a weird formula. No one really knows how it works, but you lose building points, you lose other points. They say there's some sort of multiplier based on your power at the end of the battle. No one really knows. So I don't know. That's something they really need to... They really need to make public their formula. It's not like the Coke recipe. It shouldn't be held in secret. We should know what we're playing for. And also, this should be a key part of CoinStrike also too. People should be asking, how do we make it easier for people to get Wonder 3? Because that's something that lots of people care about. The only people who don't care about it are people who have it. So it should be something we do care about. Alliance top 64. So this is actually really cool. How do you get your alliance into the top 64 for Shalons to qualify? So 680,000 on C2. So that's what we got. We got over 680,000 because we finished in 62nd place. And if you lose, you are going to need 2 million points because you're going to lose a lot of them. It's really weird. The math says that you only lose 40%, you keep 60%, but it sure seems to be the opposite. Maybe that's their actual math and they don't want to say. To get into the top 256 to actually just make Shalons. That's what you have there. And then at the top here, you could look at different seasons. So All-Star Season 13. So when it says here, the dates to July 2024. But let's go back to Shalons and see if you win all 4 rounds on C1, you need 150,000 points to get Wonder 3. Let's go back and see how it goes down. So right here, it went up a bit, which is normal for an All-Star season. And then another All-Star's down to 147. And then I guess these ones are not compiled, but maybe they're going to be compiled. But you could see that basically the angle here is going down, right? And it makes sense because players are getting more and more power. They are power is points. The easiest thing to do to get Wonder 3 or qualify your alliance for Shalons or top 64 is have a lot of power. because that means you don't have to heal as much. Now, obviously, buffs and low power is probably better than high power and low buffs. But if it's all equal, you're obviously always going to take the more power, right? But with power brings big opposition power as well. So anyways, wanted to show you guys this spreadsheet. I think it's really neat. I think it's very original and something that a lot of people have been wanting this information for a while. So my link to join my Discord is in the description to the video. Feel free to click it, join, and look for it. It's in the spreadsheet section. It's also in the question and answer section. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.